Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and a drought is just about on its way, but we've got a decent amount of water. I'm hoping this fills up just a little bit more in these next 3 days. But what I do want to do is work on the power issues today, and we might get to working a little bit on the storage and delivery issues as well. But the power is still the one that we got to take care of, and I think the best way to do that is to maybe just bite the bullet and buy the bad water source item, which is called, I have forgotten, the bad water discharge. That is it. And that way this is going all the time, which should power up most of our colony most of the time. So we're gonna go ahead and come in here. I've got 2 here, and then I need to make it across in here. Thinking these are 3s. There we go, 3s, a 2, another 3, and a, well, maybe. Well, can we get 3s in there? Yeah, we can get 3s in there. And then we can't do platforms across these. For some reason, I thought at one time you could. It looks like there should be able to be a platform across those. But, oh, I also think there's a mod that lets you put a platform on those. But for some reason, you can't do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come in and put a bridge right here. That does go right over it, and it can go right into stairs, which I got to take out this right here. There we go. And there we go. Let's say that is a little bit higher priority than just about anything else. There we go. And we don't quite have the science yet for that bad water discharge, but as soon as we do, we'll toss that on the top of there to give us pretty much unlimited power and as much bad water as we should ever need. We did finally get the science needed for that bad water discharge, so they are working on that currently. It's set at a pretty high priority so that we can get focused in on that. But while they're doing that, down here, we've got a nice little colony going, but we can't get much in or out. This one little gate seems to be a real problem. So you know what? I think I'm going to go down there and take a look and see what's going on. So, let me get this correct. You guys are the guys that are in charge of getting goods over to the colony. And you go about it by the 3 of you working together, right? Okay, so let's go over that process. Larry, you take the goods from the far colony and bring them and put them in that warehouse over there. Curly, you then pick them up from the warehouse, turn around, and hand them across the gate. Then Mo takes them from you, turns around, and puts them in the warehouse directly behind him. Okay. Well, that begs the question. Why doesn't Larry just put the goods in the warehouse over here? I didn't come up with that plan. There's got to be a better way to do this. Okay, well, we took a look. That's an unusual problem. And I think we are going to go with some trains to fix it. However, this area kind of needs some work before we can get too much in there. What I'm going to do is maybe start down here, work my way backwards, but I'd like to set up a little bit down here. If they get the dynamite done, we definitely need to clear this out. So let's find a place for all of these builder huts over here, just temporarily. Will you fit there? Will you fit? You can fit there and there. How many do I have over here? 3? That'll work. We'll just draw a line. Get these all in. We'll say that those are also high priority. So we've got a couple of things on high priority. I don't know exactly what they'll be working on more. It's going to take them a while to get that discharge, but once those are set up, then we can move these out of here and look into our next step of the plan. While we're waiting, we have a surplus population. It looks like down here in the mining town. One, we can get our builders actually doing something. We'll put in some dynamite down here. There we go. Because they'll have to take that out. And then we're also going to probably try and start putting in maybe the railway from this side. Let's grab the trains if they're ready to go. Train yard. Yep. Actually, we're going to purchase the train yard so we can get everything else. So you should, yep, there we go. I don't know if you actually need to unlock that or not. There we go. We'll just do that. We want the good stations here, and I want this track to actually line up with this here. So we're going to put you in there, and they are going to have to bring in one dirt block. They should be able to build that. They should have the knowledge to do that. Down here, go in here. Then we need to build more platforms here to get them up to it. Let's start there. We're gonna leave those two because that's where the ramp is going to be. It's gonna start. The ramps take 2 on the train, so we got to go up another 1 or 2 here. Let's see, 1, 2, and then we'll need a 2 here. There we go. That one's gonna need a regular piece of track. Yep, there we go. That one can go there. We'll get you here. And at least that gets us started, gives them something to do. They've already got that in down there. Good work, guys. Alright, so do we have anywhere that they could go that we could take this out of there temporarily? Maybe, just maybe. I know we can reroute them up around here, but then we don't get the wet beaver bonus. And that's a very important bonus. So let's see. If we do this off the edge here, and we say well-being, let's grab a shower here. There we go. They ought to at least be able to use that. And we can do another one, maybe do something like that. Can we do, what's the pool cost? 250? That's probably not going to be high enough for a pool. So let's just go with showers here. Showers, showers, showers. There we go. They can work on that. And now we can go back while we're waiting and take out this road. One, we'll get extra mangroves eventually. Alright, get out of there, beaver. There you go. Now you can go back the other way. But we can also come down the side here with some extra platforms that we should get most of the resources back. And just make it easier for us to install train tracks all along there. Oops, don't need those. There we go. Then we just need a way up. Let's see. I guess we could actually just leave that one road there since we haven't destroyed that stairway yet. Come up here. Toss in some staircases. There we go. We'll toss in a path down to it. Path all alongside it. And then we'll say, let's take out all of these. In fact, let's just take out all of it there that we can. There we go. We'll take out all of this. We'll figure out a way to get tracks along here if we have to. But we'll come in, say trains. This is all just going to be one long straight track down here. Got these paths temporarily. Get more track. They can fill those in. Let's go ahead and put these curves in. There we go. Straight track along there. If I were to say put in staircase here, they should be able to get to most of that. And then we just need 2 platforms here so that they can build up to there. And that should take out most of it. Let's go with that. This can come around here, here, and here. There we go. They can work on that side of the track until we get this all cleaned out over here. They've got a lot of this dynamite in down here. I forgot to put it along the back wall here, so we're definitely going to have to do that. Let's get that in right away. There we go. Once that's in, well, are we going to have dynamite? Do we have dynamite to do that? Yeah, we should do that. We can get a little bit of extra power there. We can actually go ahead and take out a lot of this. Go ahead, remove all that. There we go. That looks good. That one can come later. And then we need one more over here. And we're going to probably need stairs up to this area. Just rebuild some stairs. There we go. 2, 1. Case. There we go. Out and around. And we'll get another staircase in, maybe over here. Pull those trees out of there. There we go. Connect that in, and I think we should be okay. Once that's in there, we can start dynamiting all of that section down. While we're still working on the train tracks over here and getting everything connected in that way, we have a ton of scrap metal that's sitting here that could be getting changed into blocks, but it's not. So we're going to have to do an old school trick here. While we wait for our train to be ready to go, we're going to put one in here, and then we're going to put another pile over here, and just play around with the access to what it could be connected to. In fact, is there a way to do that with this pile here? No, with the placement of that gate, we can't really do that. But if I can get into here, and maybe I can actually get up here as well and take all of this out, because I'm going to need to do that as well. Let's get the larger dynamite here. Go back to about there, looks good. There we go. We'll get all of that in there. We still have to move those. Did those get moved? Yes. So, it's time to get rid of these 3. That at least frees up a little bit of space here. And this looks good. All good there. They've managed to put a lot of this in. These guys aren't really doing anything at the moment, so we can pause them and maybe fix up their area just a bit. Let's take those out. There we go. We're going to take these platforms that they were on out. Yep, I don't think, yep, that's solid ground. Is this solid ground? Well, that's not. Take that out, and that out, and that out. These 2 as well. And we will go ahead and fill this in with dirt. Let's do this way, and this way. Then we can put these back in there. One there, one there, and that one flipped around. Oops, there's a little more here that we forgot. So let's take those out as well. Yep. And we'll grab the dirt blocks. They can go this way, and that way. Then we can even run a path around the edge here. Take up less room altogether. Just it stops thinking about whatever it is it's thinking about. There we go. That can go that way. These guys can come this way. And then we've got a little patch of room in here that we could probably do something with. Let's do a little future planning and maybe pause stuff. I would like at least a couple of these, so we can do 2 more of those. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then what we really need at the moment is, let's get a couple more smelters. We'll do I do a smelter. We can move this road. That's not a big deal. Move that road to there. We're going to pause those. Just straight up completely not work on them. This is just for planning purposes. We've got that. And then let's do the metal. Smelter. There we go. We'll do one there, one there, one there. And then we also need dynamite. We're going to need a lot of it. So we'll get a couple more of these here. And then we'll put a nice road down the front. They can come in here. There we go. This looks like it's already going well. Let's grab one of these. We'll get the blocks in here. And let's take that out. Take that out, and let's plan on where we can put a pile here. There we go. If I put it this way, I can come around with a road on this side, and then I just delete this road and put that road in there whenever they've got that done. Let's make this block here just a little bit more important so that we can get it in there. This all looks good. They've got all of that down. All right, good work, guys. We'll go ahead, set up for dynamite in here. And this needs to go up so that we can take this tree out and put in more dynamite. Looks like our track is mostly set up over here, so we can take out a lot of this. Let's actually start demolishing this, grab the resources back. Over here, we can actually just demo most of it. There we go. All that can go. And that one too. We'll put a path here so that they can pick up all that stuff for us. We'll give them the fact that that should be high priority so that they can get that all cleared up. Oh, you know what? I took down those stairs and they can't get to that. Oh well. We'll figure out another way to get to those someday. 3? Yep. I just want to make sure I don't get that. So there we go. Fact. Are they going to come and get that? No storage space. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We'll put you in there and at least connect that in. I think I'm going to need some storage or something over here. So let's do a small... You know what? We'll do a tiny long pile right there. Say very important, full of dirt, and then they can build whatever dirt they need right there. We're still working on a couple of things back here, but they've got dynamite in here, so at least we can take that out. This is fine. Let's just say we don't really want that tree in there. It's not hurting anything, but then again, it's just going to end up being in the way. So let's take that out. We'll take the extra path out. And then I just noticed I have 11 extra beavers over here, so we're going to make another hauling post for them. In fact, I'm going to... Let's see if we can get in. We can get in one there. And if I put in a platform here, we can move this one. Then we can move that one. And we can account for our extra beavers there. So they should be good. Oh, better connect that one in, though. They probably wouldn't like not having a path to their front door. So we'll let them work on that, too. I noticed that those blocks were... This block was depending on this one. So I changed them around to be built from this side. We'll make sure that one is back to highest priority there. There we go. And then they can connect in there. We'll get that set up. And then they should be able to start filling this one up. All right, we've got that moved around. We've got our scrap metal in here, so we're just going to disconnect this. We're going to put you in there, and we're going to say, come get all of this metal, please. You should have plenty of haulers. In fact... We've got 2 of them in already, so let's do that. Let's do this here. Now we're back to having too many beavers again. So that one will go in. We'll have 10 extra. We might just do another one over here. Let's take that out first, though, and then we can fit another one in right there. Starting to notice the population's creeping up just a little bit higher again, so we could do another hauling post or more building posts, but I think we're kind of limited by production rather than build speed at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're just going to basically slap them all into science, say, here, be science beavers for a bit, and we will use that to raise our science level just a little bit. We can probably put one here. We can put one up here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. They've got the tracks in down here. However, something about the good stations are that I've noticed it's better to have an import station and an export station. So we're gonna just do that. We're going to build right across here. Now there are specially made bridges for them, but they can get a bit expensive, especially on the metal block side, which we don't have at the moment. So we're just going to use these. Let's grab this, come across. Hopefully they can build all of that. I guess we'll find out. If not, we'll build a second bridge by it. But let's grab this. There we go. And we're going to need 2 more dirt blocks, it looks like. So let's just do, well, maybe 3. There we go. And then we'll collect the road from there. It can come all the way down here and around. And we'll have to start figuring out after this, where those can go to. They've got even more of this cleared out down here. So let's just, actually, instead of 2s, let's put in 1s. And we can just maybe, there we go. Level that off, and would just need stairs up once there. Oh, well, I guess technically stairs up twice here. There we go. Looking good. All that's in. Get more 1s here, and then we can come back through with 2s here and here and get that finally cleared out. Well, I should have known better than just to leave it to the beavers there. We're going to go ahead, put in that, and hopefully they'll be able to finish this middle one, and I think they can finish this one diagonally, so that should at least take care of getting those in there. And then we'll have at least 2 stations set up, but we don't have a train yet. Well, we had a bit of a spillage of bad water down here. Managed to catch it before it got too far, so I'm hoping most of it dissipates down here. But we really need to do something about these gates. They just don't seem to be working properly. They don't pick up when to open or when to close properly, so we're definitely going to have to take a look at that. I've also changed, I paused this since we've got a bad tide, and this should keep going the entire bad tide. But I want to get the bad water pumps back in, and then we'll probably do the number cruncher as well. And once that's in, that will power at least 2 of these smelters, which hopefully gets us more metal blocks per day, and we can finish off that discharge. With the smelters in, that does seem to be helping this bad water discharge just a little bit. It's going a little bit faster. We've moved everything out of here, so we're going to once again do this and reconnect you, and we're going to say we want to obtain. In fact, let's go ahead and empty this out. I had to empty this one out as well because they were just putting them in there instead of moving them over to here where these guys could get to them much easier. So we'll do that. We'll let them fill all of that back up. We don't really need this anymore. And as soon as they get that, really, two left, guys? Well, you're too late. So we'll have them pick up all of these. That should be good. Once they fill that back up, we'll go ahead and connect those back in so those smelters can keep doing what they need to do. I guess I could have left a pile, but this pile over here is probably going to be their main pile while they're here. We'll go ahead, get rid of all of this. Get rid of this. There we go. And then next time, I think we found a nice area to put in a train station, which is exactly what we're going to do. So, until next time, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and hope to see you next time. Bye!